US, UK, and Germany indices started the week on a slight positive note and trading in green as of now. What to expect now with the Europe session from NASDAQ 100, Dow Jones, DAX, and FTSE 100? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do watch that as well. And hence, press the bell icon which keeps you updated with the live analysis. Also, you can be part of my free Telegram channel in order to get the live updates. Let's start first the US indices with Tech 100 and Dow Jones, and then followed with Germany, and in the end UK 100 in the sequence. Do watch till the end. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do press the bell icon. Your every like, comment, and share is a great inspiration, motivation for me. So do not forget to press the like button and comment. Now let's start on the hourly charts. If you look at the Tech 100 on the hourly charts, very clearly you can see higher lows are getting created, and this is a steep slope. At the same time, one must not forget that this is a flat top, and thus we have to wait for it to break past 15370 380 zone in order to confirm the rise. Now this is very clear here, but at the same time, if you look at the hourly charts, what has happened here, higher lows are getting created, and you can see there is a slope here on the upside. Now if it stays above 15340 350 levels itself, we can see more bullishness getting, it is more bullish momentum will be seen here. But as long as 15380 400 are not breached, we should not treat this as bullish. This is very clear here. So let's watch more. The moving averages have now started to converge. This is a bullish sign, and possibly once it stays below 15 to 60, that is the zone below which the bears will try to take over. But let's have a further detailed look. The stochastic rising, MACD is also in green looking upwards. RSI is also trying to trade with a slight bullish bias. Coming to 2-hour charts. Now look at 2-hour chart. See, yes, higher lows, higher highs. Now if you just connect the dots here, see, just connect the dots, nothing else, you will find that this is the bullish channel. Beyond 15380, possibly this may try to look forward to 15420 440 levels, the next resistance, and as long as 15500 is respected, I will not be treating Tech 100 as bullish for the day. Also, if you look at the symmetry here, it can possibly try to climb towards this zone. Possibility exists for this. Stochastic rising, MACD is also bullish looking upwards. RSI is also trading with a positive slope here. Now look at 3-hour charts. Yes, this 3-hour chart, this 3-hour candle is closing on a positive note. Next candle is going to be important. If it stays above 15340 levels, possibly we may see it giving a breakout towards 360 380 and in fact 420 450 levels. Stochastic rising, MACD has crossed over at bottom, trying to trade with divergence, bullishness looking upwards. Good sign for the bulls out here for today. RSI rising, and on the 4-hour charts, if likewise on the 4-hour charts, see double bottom levels, very important, to 15 to 80 levels has become a good support. With that, we can see this rise. There is a little resistance here at 15340 levels, beyond which possibly 15360 380 levels will be seen, and if it stays above 380, certainly we are looking at 420 450 levels at the next target. Yes, this could try to create a symmetry and possibly try to climb towards this. Any breakout beyond 15500 550 levels is what should be treated as a strong bullish reversal. Stochastic rising, MACD crossing over here at the bottom, possibly might try to stay with the divergent bullishness. RSI rising, and on the daily, now on the daily charts, yes, higher lows. I'll wait for this zone to be breached, and then certainly more bullish momentum is going to be seen. Right now, if you look at 20 period moving average, giving it a very good support, sitting at around 15 to 80. Thus a sell entry today, and Tech 100 is only below 15 to 80 levels. That is very clear. Stochastic rising, MACD has converged, but it has not yet crossed over. Today's bullish candle may help it diverge more and stay bullish. RSI flat. Looking at this, a selling entry today at 15 to 8 is confirmed, below which also you should wait for 15 to 60 200 levels to be breached, and then confirm that it is going to break. As long as 15 to 60 200 is not breached, do not treat this as bearish for the day. And on the upside, we are going to look at 380 420 levels in order to confirm the breakout. So 380 is going to be critical, then 400 420, and then ultimately, see, this is the flat top here, this is the ceiling for this, and if it breaks past this 15500, that is the point beyond which Tech 100 will turn bullish. So take positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones, and before we proceed, if you also want to learn this art of analysis and the art of finding profitable trades, you should join my mentorship batch. 25th batch is going to start today. You can still register. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Let's have a look at US30. See, US30 on the hourly charts, likewise what we have seen on the US100, see 20 and 50 crossing over here. 34, 4, 550 levels have become a good support for the day, and then ultimately 34, 500. This is going to be stronger. Also, if you look at the hourly chart, see it is trying to break past this resistance, sitting at around 34, 620, 630 levels. Yes, beyond this, certainly more bullish momentum is going to be seen. How far, how high? 34,700 next resistance, and if it stays above 34,700 is the point beyond which the bulls will try to take over. Stochastic rising, MACD bullish, RSI looking upwards, and on the 2-hour charts, if you look at, likewise on the 2-hour charts, similar observation, higher lows, higher highs, trying to climb for 34,650, 700 zone, and if it stays above 34,700, the next milestone is directly 100 points away towards 34,800. Beyond that, 35,000 is the next target. Stochastic rising, MACD bullish, RSI rising. Coming to 3-hour. Now on the 3-hour charts, one point to remember, see the bearish candles are very minuscule, and this is trying to break past the highs of the previous candles. This is a bullish sign here. Staying below beyond 34,650 is where the bulls will try to take over from here, and thus you should be cautious of 34,650 levels. On the downside, yes, there is a support seen now at 34,550. So for this 100 points, let's not trade in US30. Stochastic overbought, MACD divergent and bullish, RSI flat. And if you look at 4 hour, likewise on the 4-hour charts, it has come to the resistance levels. It is trying to converge. Possibly more bullish momentum can be seen here, and it might try to look at achieving 34,650, 34,700 as the next targets. 700 is where the bullish momentum will increase, and we can look forward to 34,800 levels as well. But look at the slope here for these few candles, and possibly 34,800 is going to be the next stronger resistance. Stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over here, trading with divergence, bullishness. What it is trying to suggest is, see the wave here, and the next wave is starting, possibly bringing bullishness. RSI rising, and on the daily, now look at the daily chart, see the slope here, higher lows, higher highs, 20 and 50 period moving average sitting at around 34,680 levels, good resistance there. And on the upside, possibly for the day, 34,740, 800 levels. Yes, these are achievable levels that are great resistance on the upside. At the same time, on the downside, below 34,750 is where the bears will, below 34,550 is where the bears will take over, and then 34,500 is the ultimate support. If any point of time, if you see US30 below 34,500, just stay short. Also note that it is trying to create double top here. Hence, in between 34,550 and 650, we are not recommending any position here in US30. Stochastic rising, MACD flat. Now look at the daily charts on MACD. It is almost dropped here, now turning flat. And if it continues to diverge, the bulls will take over from here. RSI rising. Looking at this, in between 650 and 550, do not take any position. On the upside, still 680, 700 are going to be good resistance, and beyond that is where the bulls will take over. On the downside, below 550, 500 is going to be a very good support, and if it stays below 500, that is where the bears will be seen and the bearish momentum will increase. The next targets are going to be 34,420, 34,350, 300 levels. Take positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at DAX. Now if you look at DAX on the hourly chart, this has also come to the resistance zone here at 760, 780, 800. This is a good resistance zone. Yes, it is trading with the support at 15, 720, 700. These are great support so far we have seen for DAX. That 700 levels are very good support, and then 600. These two are greatest support here on the daily charts. At the same time, now 15,800 is what I will look forward to, breaking beyond which you can say that the bullish momentum might persist here, and then 840, 920, 960 levels will be seen. Stochastic rising, MACD is still bullish on the hourly charts. RSI is also comfortable. Looking at 2-hour charts, yes, it is trying to give a breakout here out of the consolidation zone. Any move beyond 780, 800 zone is where the bulls will try to take over here. So in between 720 and 780 levels, possibly this is the zone where one has to remain cautious and watchful. Stochastic rising, MACD bullish, RSI is also rising, trading with a positive bias. Coming to 3-hour charts, lot much of consolidation is seen, and DAX. Also, there is a long tail which suggests that there is going to be a pullback, and the pullback can be a stronger one, which might take it towards 15900 plus levels. The stochastic is overbought, but this is a sign of caution, because once it gets overbought, possibly a little bit of cooling cannot be denied. The MACD has crossed over at the bottom, trying to still stay with the bullish bias. RSI rising, good sign for the bulls so far for the day. On the 4-hour charts, likewise, higher lows, higher highs, possibly beyond 780, 800 is where the bulls will take over. So yes, beyond 780 one can buy, but then 800, 830 levels, first resistance 860, and then see 920 is going to be the next stronger milestone which it needs to break past by. Stochastic overbought, MACD bullish. See MACD also crossing over here. Look at the waves here. If you look at the waves in index, first wave, second wave, third is initiating here. Let's see if it continues on the upside. RSI rising, and on the daily, now on the daily charts, look at this candle. This could be a reversal sign. This was a perfect swing candle with a long tail. This increases the chance for a rise, because see, it has got the handle, it can create a wine glass over here. Now possibly with the lower highs, this suggests that possibly 5950, 600 levels cannot be denied. Stochastic rising, MACD is flat and almost willing to cross over. It has not yet crossed over, and RSI is also staying flat. Looking at this, I recommend you to buy at 780, but then 800, 820, very, very good resistance. And then beyond this, I will look forward to 880 levels, 920 levels as the next resistance, and then 960, 16,000. 16,000 is going to be a milestone which it needs to break past by in order to confirm the rise. Now let's have a look at FTSE 100. Now look at UK 100, 7480, 520, great resistance. 7480 is a great support as of now. And once it stays below 7480 is where slight bearishness will be observed, where one can expect, see, still 7475 levels, nearest support levels, 20 period, and you can see this candle. If it breaks below this zone, certainly more bearish momentum might take it towards 7440 levels, 7450 levels. Right now it is trying to stay bullish, you can see this, and on the upside 7500, 520, greater resistance exists. Stochastic rising, MACD is flat here, trying to converge crossover for sell. RSI is also trading, staying near to the top. Now look at 2-hour charts. Likewise on the 2-hour charts, the prices are too much divergent from the 20 period moving average, and chances of it to converge towards this zone exist. Thus below 7480, little more bearishness may prevail, taking it till towards 7460, 7440 levels. Only bearishness. If you look at also at UK 100, you can see it is staying in this channel, the bottom of this channel, now at around 7420, 7440 zone. Very, very strong support exists there. Stochastic has dropped, trying to rise. MACD is in green. RSI is flat. Coming to 3-hour chart. On the 3-hour charts, look at this candle. Yes, the support levels at 7480, 7475 is strong, and the resistance at 7500, 7520 greatest. So if this zone in between 7480, 7520 is the zone where one has to be watchful. Remember, prices are too much divergent from the 20 period moving average, which is sitting at around 7460 levels. Very, very good support exists here. The stochastic is overbought and hence trying to cool down a bit. MACD is in green, it can possibly converge, while RSI is staying flat. Now looking at 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, we have to be cautious here. First red candle, second red candle is what we can look forward to. Below 7480 is where we can see a little bearishness. However, even if it tries to march for 7440, one need not consider UK 100 as bearish. You can say that possibly it might try to take a support here before looking forward to an up move. The stochastic is overbought and hence a little bit of cooling cannot be denied. MACD is in green, candle size have flattened. Possibly it could converge, which suggests slight bearishness. RSI is flat. Looking at this, I'll recommend you to sell here at 7480. But then remember, as long as 7440 is not breached, do not treat FTSE 100 as bearish. You can, in fact, 7420 is also one of the greatest supports here on the downside. So as long as these support levels are respected, possibly this should be treated as a retracement, and then it can bounce back. On the upside, 7520 is the level beyond which the bulls will try to take over. So for the day, these 100 points are very, very critical. 7420, 7520 levels on the upside, and specifically if I narrow down the zone, yes, we have to be careful at 7460, 7440 levels, possibly achieving those levels, it can try to bounce back. So yes, a selling entry between 7480 can be taken, but with the caution, with the rider that 7460, 7440 are great supports, and on the upside at 7500 we can initiate a buying entry. However, 7520 is the level which it needs to breach, pass by. Only and only if FTSE 100 stays beyond 7520, we can expect 7550 and 7580 levels as the next target. Take positions accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch and signals channel. Reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Thank you.